Today I'm just gonna be talking random shit. Um, I've been starting to really not know what to do, I guess, is the way to say it. Um, and what I mean is for a good minute, good 3 weeks, I was having a good schedule and had a system going. I was doing what I wanted to do each day. And I had goals and everything. And it's not like I don't have those anymore. But at least with YouTube, I'm starting to just unravel. I think it's so obvious in how my consistency with uploading is and how utterly horrible it is. Um, I I mean, yeah, this is gonna be a lot of me pausing because I just I really just started this video because I haven't made one in a while and I thought I should at least keep some consistency and upload at least once a week. But honestly, I might just not necessarily quit YouTube, but wait until it's summer or something. I'm not sure because I realize when I'm doing good in life and I'm having things to work towards every day and I'm working towards the goals I set for myself, it tends to not last longer than a month. And I have a period of time where I'm just having a huge crash. And I feel that crash coming, I'm not gonna lie. Simply because it's not even like I'm doing a lot, but I mean, for how long I've been doing nothing every day and just scrolling on YouTube or playing a game for a whole day and ignoring everyone around me and everything. I'm very prone to falling back into doing nothing and getting very exhausted from doing literally anything. Been getting better, obviously, but oh, one thing I noticed while doing these fucking videos is how many times I repeat certain words. I always say obviously, I always say I always say in other words or no, not in other words. Like mentioned earlier, I always say that phrase. It's getting so irritating to listen to. And I don't even listen back on my videos mainly because of it. I know I'm spouting shit. I know I'm repeating a bunch of words and topics, or not topics, but phrases about topics and my thoughts, and it's just so because I'm starting to have a sort of crash in a way. I'm really thinking about why I even started to actually do YouTube and put as much effort into it as I have, even though it's not much. For, oh my god, on my PC. But like I was saying, I've just been I've been having an existential fucking crisis or something. I don't even know how else to word it. It's just what it seems like is happening because for some reason I'm just constantly thinking about why I started doing this, why I'm still doing it, why I put so much effort when I have things like school to be worried about, and also a big thing is maintaining my social life. I've kind of just opted out of doing that, to be completely honest. I don't really talk to many people at all. However, I will say no one necessarily reaches out to me. So it's whatever, you send some with some. you have friends that do that, then there's not much you can do, and how it is. Um, I think, God, I fucking blanking on what I was originally saying right before that, bro. Oh my god. Making videos was so therapeutic at first, but then I just am constantly reminded when making a video how uncomfortable I am with just being myself, and it's a shitty feeling. And it also just glorifies whatever issues I'm dealing with and brings it attention brings attention to it. And like obviously that's good, but that's why you have a therapist and shit, bro. I really shouldn't be using videos as its sort of therapeutic way of trying to cope with certain things in my life, like my last video on how I was essentially losing all my friends and losing every contact with what I've ever had from the past. But like now it's sort of just gotten to a point where I'm not liking this style of video anymore because of reasons I just noted, and also I also tend to see it's such a weird thing. I tend to see myself like ranting about a problem within the world or an issue I have with people in general, society or whatever, and I just feel I constantly sort of feel like I'm acting all high and mighty or something like that, even though it's not really the case. I'm just speaking my mind and what I believe, but I always just had that struggle thinking I'm like egotistic or narcissistic because I'm either like constantly talking about my opinions or my problems. Obviously, this isn't a situation where I'm talking to someone with these videos. Essentially, I'm not. Like, I also doubt no one's really watching me all the way through. They probably watch the first, I don't know, minute maximum, then click away. So it's really all just me talking to myself. So it's not like I should feel self-centered, constantly just spouting my opinion. And I think it's clear that my feelings are like this in certain videos because I always sort of backtrack on what my opinions are and then say like, um, and like I always bring up sort of counter arguments or counterpoints to what I'm saying, to what my opinion, like, I guess, appease to anyone watching, even though first off, no one is, and also, there's no reason to do that. I should just be myself and speak my mind without apologizing or feeling bad. But I always have felt like this, where I'm just like, feels even deeper than this too. I have had a lot of times where, I mean, I'm just having a certain stand on a topic or point or opinion, and then I'm always like, not always. I know it's just mainly anxiety doing this to me. And like what I just said earlier, how I tend to think I'm self-centered because I mean, I have the past of being sort of self-centered. And like, I'm constantly trying to avoid that, but obviously, honestly, everyone's self-centered in a way. And so, like, can't really fight it off completely and already. What I was saying was that I have moments where I'm like, do I just have this opinion to appeal to mass amount of, or mass majority of the public or whatever, or my friends? Like, do I have this opinion because I want to be a better person, or is it actually me being a better person? It is such an enigma to me because I talked about it slightly with my therapist. Actually, no, I don't think I did. I don't think I did because I also second guess those thoughts of me bringing it to attention about how I think that I'm doing something just to being a better person. I mean, I think it's routing from me just not having trust in myself and becoming better. Cause I'm someone who tends to go back to old habits, old, toxic, problematic habits. So after so long, I just can't trust myself having a generalized morally right opinion on certain things, not something. I think most things I'm like, okay, yeah, I know this is what I believe. But there's just some things I'm just Jesus. I can't. It's difficult for me to like pinpoint what is a 100% true and honest thought of mine, and what is something that my mind is thought up to fabricate myself into becoming better or to appease towards people. And I know I'm just spouting bullshit and probably doesn't make complete sense to anyone if I brought it up to anyone. But I mean, I feel like it's not that common of an experience. I don't see many people talking about it though. So that's a struggle I have with YouTube, honestly. Because I think it brings those tendencies or thoughts of thinking I'm saying something that's just appease to people. I'm such a like people kind of always been. Like brings YouTube brings those thoughts to the forefront. And so doing these videos, I'm always second guessing what I'm saying almost. Even though like when I'm not doing a video on the topic, I'm pretty confident with what I'm thinking or saying about it. But I'm such a deep-rooted people pleaser that like I try to appease to like as many people as I can. So I'm always second guessing my opinion. It's very tiring, honestly. It really shouldn't be. It's all my doing these issues I have with YouTube and making videos like I have been. Um, I will say that my music reviews are probably going to keep going at a decent pace at least. I mean, I hope I'm able to be consistent with those because those videos are really nice to make. I love geeking out about music I really enjoy. There's another problem with those though. Like I just have an issue of like anything I make at this point. And the issue I have with those videos is that I don't feel like I'm speaking technical enough, or I'm not giving enough appreciation to how the songs are made and what actually goes into making the songs. I don't feel like I just really am speaking about music that I enjoy listening to for the first time, and that's about it. I don't feel like I add any nice commentary or anything. And that's also basically the issue with these like commentary videos. Like I always in my mind before making the videos and like, okay, yeah, this topic. If I get my points across, this video is gonna be nice. People if anyone watches it, people will like relate or agree with me, and also it'll bring attention to certain things they might not know about or be aware of. But like whenever I actually go into talk about it, I'm just babbling on. I'm not being completely articulate and structurally sound with my videos, and basically just a jumble of opinions and some facts. Like with the philosophy video, I ended up taking down, and there's just no substance to it. So it's just I don't necessarily know how to fix this issue I have. I think it's probably more so just me needing to take it more seriously and schedule more and plan more. However, oh, I think I mentioned it in a video before, but my motivation to do really anything, even if I'm seriously into it, like hobby wise or special interest wise, I'm still just like never gonna do it. I never have a motivation or energy to do it. Even when I had that, like, this past month, I had a period where I was doing so many things to be consistent with hobbies and everything. Even then, I still didn't do them much. And then, like I said earlier in this video, I'm just having that crash where I'm not doing really anything. And my days are like somewhat busy and I'm doing stuff, but it's not like things I want to, not things I want to work towards that will eventually lead to me finding success somewhere or genuine joy out of doing that specific hobby because like I'm good at it. I mean, it shouldn't be, oh, I'm good at it and that's the only reason why I like doing it. But I can't help but have that be a like primary reason behind it, I guess. Reason to push forward with it because I mean I've always been a perfectionist, but like I don't know. I don't know what's going that line of commentary. To be honest, now I'm just blanking. And this is also why I don't know about doing these videos, because I just blank. I can't speak and think at the same fucking time. I don't understand why I can't. I know I said in earlier videos where I also want to do this YouTube stuff to like get better at talking and be more confident. But at this point, I am pretty confident in talking, but and I'm making these videos just talking, 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 basically the whole time. Yeah, I still just, um, I still don't listen back to my videos. I don't like hearing my voice when I like listen back, and I guess it basically just boils down to me not being proud of what I'm making, proud of things I'm saying in my videos because some of them, some of the points I up, I also go back on after thinking about it a little harder because I'm not thinking too much when I'm actually speaking in the videos. It's all just a big fucking mess, basically. And for the longest time, that's basically how my life has been out. So, just a big mess of sort of seamlessly random shit happening. Doesn't come into like an actual cohesive path of life. I don't know what I'm trying to say with that. It's just, it's so sort of spastic at times. I mean, there's obvious times where I'm not doing anything and I'm just watching YouTube, but I also have a lot of random stuff happening going, and I don't know. I think I should keep going with this alone time, like I have been this whole, year of college so far. Because I mean, I made a lot of progress, but like, I don't know. I mean, it's obvious with my my most recent video to this one. Like, I was talking the whole time about how at this point I'm just sick of not having really any friends to talk to or anyone to talk to, and how shitty it is to like actually go out and try to make friends because it doesn't seem like anyone actually really cares, puts real effort into it. So it's just like, obviously I'm not the type of person to really like having my life being spastic and chaotic, but at the same time, I mean, sort of need a balance of calmness and chaoticness in a way. I feel like, and I guess that's probably what I try to do with just saying fuck it and do videos where I'm like, okay, shake things up and do something that I've been wanting to do for so long, but I just never got around to doing it because of low motivation. So it's just like shake my life up a tiny bit and do something new and say fuck it. While it was nice at first, I am now just like seeing the downside of trying to do something like this for the first time. I think I might have been a little over my head, to be honest, when I started, thinking that I was going to be able to do amazing, but I didn't need to practice at all. Because like the first couple of videos I didn't, and then I started to do a little bit of practicing and making sure I got facts right or did a little research and stuff. But yeah, the first couple of videos have like, no plans. I just thought of a topic one night. Like, okay, I'm just gonna talk about it. So I guess this whole video is me trying to like convey the message of that I, even though I thought I was going to really, really, really enjoy doing YouTube, and that it might have even been like a career path I would want to set out. Now that I'm doing it, even though I'm not like putting maximum effort into it, really, now I'm doing it, I'm sort of really hesitant to keep going. I mean, I'm glad I still like took the time and effort to try it, because you should always try things that you are interested in, even if you're like hesitant. You should always try at least, and if you don't actually like doing it in the moment of doing it, then perfectly fine. You don't have to keep doing it or anything. But it's a struggle for me with in regards to YouTube, because I mean, ever since I was like fucking 5 or something, I wanted to be a big YouTuber and all that, and I mean, it's a little disheartening that now I'm doing it. I guess, I mean, I am in a sort of busy time in my, so I guess that's a contributing factor, but I've noticed just like the also, like, process of making the video, even if I have like a whole day of free time, I don't need to stress about getting it done too quickly or anything. Like, I'm still just like, I'm enjoying it in the moment, talking. Obviously, like, it's therapeutic. But then afterwards, it's just like, okay, was that really even worth making a video and posting it? like to really say what I believe in or thought of like in a good way, like articulate way, or in a way that makes. And a lot of times I feel like I don't. So it's very appealing to me at the moment, like YouTube and making videos, or at least posting them. Maybe I just make the videos like anytime, because I haven't been really playing any video games at all lately, so maybe I could do something where I'm playing just like a random game, maybe, and that like stick to Minecraft Cherry or Hightail, like I have done my first 6 videos or so. Maybe I actually go on play random games and then just commentate over that and also just talk about random topics instead of trying to focus on a specific topic and have that be the primary focus. I mean, I guess that could work. I could see that working. It could also give me motivation to actually play video games more often now because I've been busy trying to like situate my life outside of video games because I don't know, bro. I love watching video games, love playing video games, but it still, for some reason to me, feels like I should be maturing to a point where I don't focus on video games much. So it's a struggle in that regard as well. Where I don't know if I want to keep doing a lot of video games type stuff because it's just this pressure of being a real quote unquote adult and not catering towards my past hobbies in regards to video games or whatever. Because, I mean, I feel like I need to grow up at some point, even though I'm 19. Well, especially now that I'm 19. When I was 18, like, I'm still sort of a kid, but now I'm 19, almost gonna be 20 next year in March. It's just, God. And you also, I bet people relate to this. I mean, you also feel that pressure coming from family in a way, even if they don't say anything about it. Like, there's this, um, quiet, pressure to become mature and adult like your family. Unless you have, I guess, younger siblings, and it's probably not as bad. But I only have 2 older siblings, both like 10 and 14 years apart from me, and no one else besides my nephew and nephews, nieces, and whatever. It's just like, okay, well, after years of not be acting like an adult or mature at all and being borderline mute, I gotta just put some things in the past now and really focus on being an adult, quote unquote adult. I mean, I also like there's so many adults out there that still play video games. Obviously, don't let go of their childhood or that. It's just I don't know what to do anymore, bro. I'm having a bit of crisis at 19 years old. What is this bullshit? This is what happens when you don't have like any friends to actually conversate with, especially in person. Got this bullshit going on, or overthinking and overanalyzing almost everything you do and everything that happens around you. So I mean, I should probably make my videos not as long, because I'm already at 30 minutes. And I just know no one wants to watch 30 minutes of a random person online rambling. I know there's some people out there that do, because I know I do at times. I mean, it depends what the topic is, but there's people out there that like this kind of content. But then again, I think I need something else besides talking about a specific topic as a primary focus of a video. And I mean, it all depends, man. This might be my last video for months. This might be my last video period. This might not be. This might be like just a normal video on my scheduled time. Or not scheduled time, my schedule in general. I don't know what I'm trying to fucking say. What I'm trying to say is that I might just continue uploading like normal. Moving on. Oh my god. See, this is what I'm talking about. I get into a video, I get relatively well into it, and then I see this pattern in every video now. I get more and more annoyed and irritated with myself after listening to myself more and more and more after a long period of time. Fucking pissing me off how sometimes stutter, sometimes I pronounce words wrong, complete. Oh my god! Holy shit. Okay, no. No, 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 no. I just need to stop the video in here. Okay. See you maybe in the next video. I don't know. We'll see. Probably won't upload for a good minute just because of how irritating all of this is. But yeah, whatever. Want to at least make a video about this topic because I want to have a quote unquote legacy where I don't just leave randomly and I at least give an announcement of where I'm feeling like with YouTube and making videos at least. So I don't know. I have this fucking dream kind of where I or this fantasy more so of being big on YouTube and looking back on my past videos like these ones I've been posting the past month or so. And I mean I can't help but feel like that's the only thing really pushing me towards making videos at least once a week. But at the same time, I it's like I was saying earlier in the video, I don't want to be self-centered and or narcissistic or egotistic where I'm sort of expecting to get big. And so I keep going just for that. I don't want to I deep down I know I don't want to do YouTube solely for money or views, but I still have that fantasy of being big and like reminiscing on these videos, and I'm just getting caught up in fantasies, I think. But like I said, this might be my last video. I'm not sure. I might focus on physical hobbies, like just playing video games on itself, drawing, and I hope to actually practice instruments. But yeah, I don't know. It'll depend of time. I really have no idea because I'm so uncertain with all of this, and it probably shows a lot with this video. It probably really does. But that I'll see anyone watching this later, maybe. Okay, bye.